In this video, I'm going to talk about some basic concepts for Excel. First, let's start with what is a cell. A spreadsheet contains many cells, and we need to be able to communicate the location of each cell. We will use a letter to indicate the column's location and use a number to indicate the row locations. For example, the yellow cell is located at B5. Next, I want to talk about how to enter a number into a cell. If I want to enter 1 to cell A1, then I just click on cell A1 and then type 1. Similarly, I can enter some numbers to cells B1, C1, A2, B2, and C2. Let's next talk about the range of cells. If we include cell A1, B1, and C2 at the same time, then Excel will use A1 and C1 to indicate the selection of these three cells. For example, if we include cells A1 and A2 at the same time, then Excel will use A1 colon A2 to indicate the selection of these two cells. Similarly, if we include cells A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, and C2 at the same time, then Excel will use A1 column C2 to indicate the selection of these 6 cells. If we want to calculate the quantity utilizing the numbers in these 6 cells, we can enter a formula at the location we want to put the answers. For example, if we want to calculate the sum of cells A1, B1, and C1 and put the answer in cell B5, then I can click on B5 and then type equal sum and the selection of these 3 cells we want to add together. And remember to use right bucket to finish the formula. Then we hit the Enter key. After that, Excel will use the formula we just set up to calculate the answer and put the answer in cell B5. Let's try one more example. Suppose we want to add all 6 numbers in the range of A1 to C2, and we want to put the answer in cell B6. Then we will click B6, then set up the formula as equal sum, left bucket. Then we select the 6 cells using the cursor and use the right bucket to finish the formula. In the end, hit the Enter key and we will get the answer. Next, I want to talk about one more function that will be very useful, the sum product function. Suppose we want to calculate A1 times A2 plus B1 times B2 plus C1 times C2. We can see that this is as if we put cells A1, B1, C1 on top of cells A2, B2, C2, and then do the multiplication of the cells on top of each other first, then sum out the products. And this is why the function is called sum product. Now, let's calculate A1 times A2 plus B1 times B2 plus C1 times C2 using the sum product function and put the answer in cell B7. We type equal sum product, left bucket, and then we select A1 to C1 and type a command to the Excel node that we will enter the next vector. Then select A2 and C2 and type right bucket to finish the formula. Let's try one more example. Suppose we want to calculate B1 times C1 plus B2 times C2. In this case, if the same as if we put B1, B2 on top of C1 and C2 and find the product for the cells on top of each other, then sum up the products. The formula for doing such would be equal sum product left bucket, B1, B2, and C1, C2 right bucket.